I've just seen a baby that's gone.
I'm too terrified.
He's infatuated with this woman.
I just got a dead body.
I can just feel panic.
Forgive me.
Is he following? Is he following? Hanging by the neck until he's dead.
The rescue mediums are investigating this quaint century house in the historic city of Coburg, where inexplicable events has so terrified a daughter that she can no longer live in the family home.
I won't come back and stay at the house because I'm too terrified.
We've had things all over.
Whispering.
Noises in the walls.
A very large, heavy mirror came off of the wall and smashing onto the ground. I woke up in the middle of the night. The tops of my sleeves were covered in yellow. My yellow flowers were all mashed up into pieces on the floor. While I was sleeping, they somehow got from the washroom onto my sleeves.
Catching a lift with the head of the Rescue Mediums fan club, the ladies are on their way to help.
You've not got a couple of broomsticks in here for us, have you?
Actually, I do.
Jackie and Alison are renowned psychic mediums who spend their days and nights showing wayward spirits into the light.
We might need some help with this one, so do you want to come in and do some spells for us?
I'd be glad to.
The rescue mediums have been given no prior knowledge of their destination. Even the name of the town has been kept secret until now. Although days earlier, they had some unsettling premonitions.
Nightmares. Somebody's really having disturbed dreams.
Nightmares and sleeplessness.
Yes.
Yeah.
As soon as we moved in, Natalie started having nightmares. I started having nightmares when she wasn't here.
Strange noises that can't be attributed to anything physical. So, and you had similar.
Yes. Screams at night, but somebody hears screams.
I heard this noise, and it was right beside my bed.
She described it almost like a devil's scream.
An animal that refuses to go into a certain part of the property.
Oh, the poor little thing.
Yeah.
3 in the morning. I came downstairs and our dog was barking towards the kitchen. And I felt like something was right there with me. She took off and ran and hid under the bed. I said to Natalie, I think we should go now. It's just, there's something not right.
Right, so we'll have a look at these drawings.
In addition to their premonitions, the rescue mediums have created these psychic drawings of what they expect to find during their investigation.
I just don't feel comfortable here. I'd like to be able to come here on holidays and stay over.
We're a close family, and the ability to have us all together is really important to all of us. Hoping that with Rescue Mediums' help, everyone will be happy and safe.
That was great.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Jackie and Alison are the rescue mediums,
Fun.
psychics who make house calls.
Hiya.
Whitney, welcome.
Hi, I'm Jackie.
Hi, come on in.
Thank you. Hello. Hello.
I'm Natalie.
Natalie.
Hiya, Natalie. Alison.
Well, come on in. Come on in.
Thank
Yes,
you.
we say which way do we go?
Moving to the living room, the rescue mediums sit down to present their premonitions.
Now we're going to go through all the premonitions that we've done.
Okay.
We'll stop you if you start to say too much about anything.
Strange noises that cannot be attributed to anything physical.
Lots.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
An animal that refuses to go in a certain part of the property.
Yes.
Yes, okay. That was very definite.
It was. Seeing shadows or movement out of the corner of your eye, but then when you look, there's nothing there.
Yes.
A doctor connection.
Yes.
Yes.
King.
No.
Screams at night.
That's significant to me, certainly.
Oh, do you have nightmares?
Yes. I heard screams as well.
And you hear them as well.
Yes.
My goodness.
Coming up,
A dead body.
Alison receives a vision
A baby that's gone.
of a mother's worst nightmare.
Ow.
Oh, that was awful.
The rescue mediums are investigating this historic house in the quiet community of Coburg, where eerie events have forced one daughter out of the family home.
I'm too terrified.
The rescue mediums begin their psychic search by exploring the backyard.
It's a nice area, isn't it?
It is, actually. I love this time of year, don't you?
Do you feel as though you're being watched?
Yes, I was going to say. I did. I sort of had this, like, you want to turn round to see
Yeah.
who's there. Somebody's made like a den, you know, like they've made like twigs and they've
Yeah.
sort of entwined them and sort
Yeah.
of maybe to hide. Yeah. Do you know what? I just got a dead body.
Oh dear.
And I know there isn't one. At least I hope there's not.
I can't see anything.
My hands were like that, like I'm praying.
Praying.
Seeking the source of these troubling visions, the rescue mediums return to the home. As if following a psychic compass, Jackie and Alison descend into the cellar.
Oh, this is quite steep, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I've got a funny feeling about this, Alison. This shape moved like that.
Right. Oh, it feels strange down here, Jackie.
No way.
It gives me the creeps, to be honest.
Let's have a look round here.
I feel like I'm walking into the unknown. Can't get my breath down here very well.
Do you know, I've got really bad pressure right on the top of my head. Pressure, and it's almost like I can feel something like pulsing like that.
Let's go and explore the rest of the house.
Returning to the main floor of the home, the rescue mediums continue their investigation.
I feel as though
You can't breathe.
I can't
properly.
breathe.
I felt like that in the basement.
as though I need to take it.
Yeah,
You know.
I do, because that's how I felt in the basement.
Their psychic sweep of the main floor concluded, Jackie and Alison ascend to the second floor. A male spirit is felt.
If I'm lying like this,
Right.
somebody stood over me like that,
Right.
but they're sort of staring down as if you'd be aware of somebody hovering over you.
Right. Jackie, I've just seen a limp baby. I've just had a horrible vision of a baby that's gone limp and somebody's holding it. I just felt like all the energy had drained out of me and like I just didn't want to live anymore. Oh, that was awful.
Using her second sight,
The image has changed.
Alison continues to receive visions.
And I can see a man. And there's a woman standing in front of him, and she's really beautiful.
Oh.
and he has some flowers. He gives her the flowers and she smiles at him.
Is that the same lady with the baby, or...?
I don't know, completely different image. I've just seen something else as well swinging back into, but I don't know what I can see swinging back into.
I see somebody running down the road. Really running. Running away. And looking back as if to say, is he following, is he following? And I can hear lots of shouting and I can hear dogs barking, jumping over places. I just heard somebody say, hang him by the neck until he's dead.
Coming up,
There's two ladies there.
have Jackie and Alison discovered an afterlife love triangle?
I can just feel panic.
This is it?
This is it.
Within this century home, Jackie and Alison have met a troubled male spirit
Really running.
and received a vision which may be the origin of his distress.
Hang him by the neck until he's dead. I can just feel panic.
Having tracked the spirit to the spare bedroom, he suddenly disappears. Jackie and Alison prepare to focus their powers in order to re-establish their psychic link.
I just got William.
Okay. I feel really sickly. Really, really nauseous.
Oh.
A female spirit suddenly makes her presence felt.
Cramps, like stomach cramps. I'm feeling nausea. Ow.
Tell him to take it off. By the doorway, I can hear like a shuffling sound, as if somebody's out there. Somebody's on the move.
Hearing the female presence in the upstairs corridor, the rescue mediums pursue.
You know that sickly feeling you had in
Yeah,
there?
you got it
I
now.
feel it, but I feel headachy as well. Like my head's really, the pressure in my head. And I've just heard, forgive me.
Forgive me.
Forgive me,
Oh, wow.
male.
Can you feel that cold?
I can,
It's coming from over here.
I can.
To find the source of this psychic sickness, the rescue mediums are drawn to the guest bedroom. Jackie and Alison attempt to make contact with the spirits of this home.
Okay, so... I can see this absolutely gorgeous lady
Yeah.
stood in front of him.
Yeah, that's who I saw before.
But it's not his wife.
Are these visions the residue of a long ago affair?
He's infatuated with this woman. Oh my goodness. She looks like the eldest daughter. Here, Chantal.
She reminds him of this woman, and this woman was really beautiful.
I'm running again. Running again. I can hear the dogs.
Right,
There's
okay.
dogs.
He's walking towards somebody. He's got his arms out, like he expects to be caught.
The visions turn dark.
And now I'm being taken away.
Oh my God, I can see him with his arms up his back now.
I can hear that man say again, hang.
Oh God. This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. This feeling that I'm never going to see her again.
Overwhelming.
It's so painful.
Right, we need to try and bring her forward, whoever she is, Jackie.
The rescue mediums seek the female spirit earlier met. But two spirits emerge.
There's two ladies there.
So he's got two on the go then.
Oh, hey.
Wonder if one was his wife and one was
It's a bit
his
on,
on the side.
Yeah. He's torn.
It's torn between which
Yes.
Jackie and Alison attempt to resolve this psychic love triangle.
one? Let's get him to call out for his true love, and the one that he's meant to be with will walk forward.
Oh, she's walking forward.
She's still holding the flowers he gave her. Do the one step back now.
Yes, she has.
The rescue begins.
Starting to walk forward. Oh, Alison is crying.
Yeah.
It's going dim now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a surprise, wasn't
Wow. Let's go find out who he is.
it? Right, okay.
Okay.
Next,
He fell madly in love with her.
the rescue mediums present their findings to the homeowners and compare it to independent research.
They tracked him down. He was sentenced to death.
While investigating this home in the historic city of Coburg, the rescue mediums discovered a troubled male spirit who met an untimely end, and the two women he loved.
There's two ladies there.
Having helped the spirit reunite with his true love, the ladies were then able to show him into the light. Now, Jackie and Alison sit down with the homeowners to present the results of their investigation.
We are going to go through what we found in the house, and then we're going to tell you who it is. I had a really strong image of a man running, and he's panicking, he's running down a road, and he's running away from somebody, and he was running away because he'd done something wrong. Alison came up with the name of William.
William.
Okay. She also has the name of King on her premonitions.
King.
And in November 1833, William Henry King was born.
Raised on a farm in the nearby community of Brighton, William Henry King spent his formative years working with the family's land. At the age of 19, he entered medical school and began training as a general physician.
31st of January 1853, he married Sarah Ann Lawson. After about a year of being married, Sarah gave birth to a little boy whose name was George. Now, he only lived just a couple of months and then he died, sadly.
I've just had a horrible vision of a baby that's gone limp and somebody's holding it.
Jackie and Alison believe that the death of Sarah's firstborn son was a tragedy from which she was unable to recover. They also believe that William was unable to support Sarah's great emotional need. It was during this time that William met and became quite close to a local beauty.
I could see a man and a lady standing in front of him. She was very, very beautiful. Gave us some lovely flowers.
I said to Alison, oh, he's saying it's not his wife. Oh, hey.
I wonder if one was his wife and one was
His bit on
the side.
Yeah. Now, the marriage was not a good marriage. They weren't very happy with each other, and it was in difficulty. He met a lady by the name of Melinda Vandervoot. He fell madly in love with her. He's really, really infatuated with this woman. His wife, Sarah, who was pregnant at the time, became ill, very ill, and she suffered with excruciating pain in the stomach, like stomach cramps and feeling nausea. In one of his letters, he asked Melinda to remain unmarried for a year, and if at the end of the year his wife had died, then she would likely become the next Mrs. King. But she actually died on the 4th of November. Her family were suspicious of how quickly she died, and they requested an inquest and a post-mortem be held. He didn't stay around to find out what that verdict was. He decided he was going to scarp her, he was going to get out of the way, so he went on horseback to America. They tracked him down to a remote house in Cape Vincent in New York.
William King was charged with murder, his trial taking place in the spring of 1859. Although he proclaimed his innocence, King was found guilty.
He was sentenced to death. Apparently, on the morning of his execution, he confessed. He did admit to giving her chloroform because he said she was so seriously ill and so in so much pain. He wanted to end her pain. That could have been the case, or it could have been that he wanted to be with his mistress. It didn't matter what anybody else thought because the judge had said, no, that's it, hang him by the neck, and he was hung. Hang him by the neck until he's dead.
But why was the troubled spirit of William King drawn to this Coburg home? Jackie and Alison believe the answer lies with the homeowner's older daughter.
She looks like the eldest daughter. I said to Alison, oh my God, she looks just like Chantal. It was your face.
Why? You reminded him of her.
But he was giving you the flowers.
The one night that I stayed, I woke up with yellow all over my sleeves. My mom had called me and asked what I was doing with her flowers. And they were yellow flowers, and she had found them all mashed in.
Oh my God.
And then I put two and two together that somehow they had been rubbed all over me while I was sleeping.
Oh, good God. He's giving you flowers, Chantal. He's trying his best, and the only way he knows how to give you some flowers.
Ooh, it's lovely.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
Wow, thank you.
There we are.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The home now clear of William King's spirit, the rescue mediums bid farewell to the homeowners
Bye.
and visit a more arresting location.
I'm so glad we were able to help, weren't you?
Oh, so was I, yeah.
Do you know, Alison, this reminds me of a cheers that I've done before. And in that one, I said something like, oh, you know, I always wanted to be behind a bar, but this is not the sort of bar I was referring to.
Oh, that's a terrible pun.
It is, isn't it?
It is. In fact, Jackie, it's a sellout.
No, that's a terrible pun.